Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to the Econobox garage. Come on inside where it's a little bit warmer. First thing I'm going to do is to take apart this box here and see what we have, and then figure out the route to go there. It's been fairly warm here for a couple of days, so I think I'm still going to have a chance to paint it before it gets cold again. So let's get to work. So the heater case is held together by these 6 clips. There's 2 on this side, 2 across the top, and then 2 on this side here. So first off, I'm going to pop those off, and then I'll be able to take the side panels off and see what we have inside. So here we have the front cover popped off, and you can see the heater matrix here and what's left of the foam seal. Now there's one that goes across here, there's one on the back, and then there's one that goes here and one that goes here, and that seals this up to make it as efficient as a heater for an old British car can be. So let's get this out of here. There you can see there's not much left of the seal on that side. So I'll get that all cleaned up, and on first glance this looks to be in very good shape. Much better condition than the one that came with the car. So I think I will go with this one. So this tube here goes from the heater box to the fan housing, and it's just held on by 1, 2, 3 little Phillips screws. So I'll just pop those off and we can get that out of the way. Here's the front plate of the heater box. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drill these rivets out and pull this plate off, and it just makes it easier to clean everything and to get a fresh coat of paint on. I'm going to clean it both on the outside surface and the inside, and I'm going to paint this because there's a bit of rust around the perimeter here, or surface, nothing too major, just some surface rust, but I will get that all cleaned up. That plate's done, I'll do the back one, and then I'll tackle the main frame. So here's the front panel and the back panel of the heater. Now, a little rustier than what I originally thought. What I'm going to do is use this trim-clad rust reformer in flat black to do kind of as a primer before I put the finish coat on. So I'll do the inside and outside. So the outside is pretty ready to go, as is the back side. So anyway, so next time you see this, it'll be painted, and we'll be putting things back together. So I managed to get a 1 coat of paint on the parts of the heater box. I will need to redo it once it gets warmer. I think I rushed it a little bit before it got cold here. But I can still show you how this all goes together. So there's the front plate. That's the one with the 2 holes in it. And I'll be ordering a new tag for here. Here's the back plate. So I'll just turn that over, and then the case itself fits in like so. And then this is where the air comes in from the blower, and here is the heater matrix. So the idea is air comes in through here, through the heater matrix, and then through the hole in the bottom, through the corresponding hole in the car, and into the pipes on either side. Now there were some foam seals on that, but those are now replaced with felt seals. The idea is one goes on either side like this. So there'll be one on the back, one on the top here, and then these short little ones will go basically in the corner here. One will go here. The idea behind this is it seals the matrix right across here, so air is forced to go through the matrix rather than around either side of it. So that's the theory anyway. So once those are in place, front cover goes on like so. And then the 6 clips that we took off earlier, these ones here, go around and clip the whole thing together. So I'll get the felt into place, I'll get the clips on, and then I will go and put it into its position on the car. Alright, so I've got there's the heater matrix in. I put one piece of folded felt in this joint here, and you can see there. And what I did with the other piece is I cut it into 2 small strips. One across the bottom on this flange here, and another piece up at the top that will hold, and that piece there will stop any vibration or rattling between the heater matrix and the side of the panel. The other piece of felt is across the back, so I'll just put this one in place across here, and then the front cover goes on like so. I'll push it into place all the way around, and then there's the 6 clips that go on, and they go here, 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 and here. So we'll get these started. One, two, let's turn this up this way. One down at the bottom here, like that. One like that. Flip it over. One at the bottom down here. And then one here. And there we have. I have all 6 clips on, and so that is almost ready to go in the vehicle. And it's later in the spring when it warms up permanently. I'll probably take this back apart and then repaint it. I'm not 100% happy with how that's turned out, but let's take this over to the car and see how that's going to fit in. Here's the heater box. You can see the oval hole in the bottom of it, and that lines up with the oval hole in the floor of the battery tray area. And you can see there's the 4 bolt holes there. Now there is a gasket that goes in between here. I don't have that yet. I'm trying to source that out. I may have to make one. But basically what happens, actually for now, I'm just going to pull this off the motor, the blower. So the heater itself goes in here, and you can see the holes line up in the base. That gasket would seal the bottom. There's a hose that goes from this little tap here into this part of the heater, and another hose that goes from this line here, which is hooked up to a radiator hose at the front. So it'll be a short hose that goes over to here. Now when that's all bolted in, this piece actually goes in between and joins the heater box to the blower motor. I'm not going to bolt that in yet until I get the gasket. Well, I just put the 4-inch trunk line in place loosely just to give you a rough idea on how this works. So fresh air is drawn in from the front here, and that's open into behind the grill, through the pipe, into the blower motor, and then the blower motor blows it through this pipe here, through the heater matrix inside the box, and out through the bottom into the plenum. and then on the inside of the car, that comes out either through this pipe here. These ones go up to the demister, and it's kind of hard to see, but there is a little flap here that you can open, and that'll just put whatever heat is coming out, put that onto the floor. A very basic system, but from what I understand, it does what it's designed to do. Well, that wraps up another episode in the Bugeye Build. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to share it with a friend. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, click on that little bell icon. Do that and you'll get notified when the next video comes out. If you'd like to get a hold of me directly, you can do so at the email address I'll put at the bottom of the screen and in the description below. My name is Ian. This is the Econobox Garage. We'll see you next time.